because I have some spice rum.
Ooh. Oh shit, I'm not sharing this with you. Ah!
Oh no. Hey,
Can you sheesh?
I
You're
can
back on.
see streams.
Wait,
I'm
heck.
surprised the Discord thing is oh, there we go. Is that the Discord thing is Ghost Girl.
Mm, Ghost Girl?
Hmm. It's
Oh
like
yeah, it is. It's Anna. I think she's like the cover of the game on your desktop too.
weird.
Yeah. Yes, I have with me a lemon drop because I had leftover vodka and also some lemon
Mhm.
juice.
Hey,
So I was like, hell
and
yeah, I can make that.
you can do the thing.
And hey, it's actually kind of tasty. It's like
Mhm.
sour, but the bitter part of the alcohol isn't too strong.
Yeah. I like bitters. I like sours.
And the sugar around the rim really helps.
Hmm. You're fancy. You got the fancy sugar around the glass too.
I wetted the top with some lemon juice and I stuck a bunch of
Oh
sugar
my.
around it. Big brain.
It is pretty good. Good job,
It
Coco.
really, it helps. It makes the drink taste better.
I
Oh, look
remember
at
that.
him! Oh.
Oh, look at them. Oh yeah.
Flintu, tell me if you can hear the boopers and the me's in the good, voice sound levels.
Uh, yes. Hello. Do I have the good sound levels?
Does the boopers have the good sound levels?
Yes, this is a very important aspect of the stream. Otherwise, you'll only be hearing one person sounding good, while the other person sounds like hot garbage.
What? That would never happen. We sounding both alright, cool. Alrighty. So Anna's a demo, which I did before, which was basically just
Okay.
her being like, "You're crazy," and we're like, "Oh,
Oh
you."
no. Oh, you. Don't test how crazy we are.
That was also after the prologue too, I think.
Mm.
So again, they kept talking about puppos, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?
What are these puppos?
What are these puppos?" Apparently, they're
Oh,
really
dude.
bad puppos. So let's find out what
No.
these puppos are.
Let's learn about the Puppo crew.
Oh, 3 days. Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
I wasn't expecting that for a prologue.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was just gonna be like one little thing. Okay, let's
Hmm.
let's try this out.
A very miserable evening shift.
Yeah, just a really bad evening.
Friday, December 9th?
December 9th. Was that like?
Wait, does this whole game take place strictly in December?
I think so. Yeah.
Huh. How about that?
It just feels really long, but it's only like 2 weeks. I think, like the main game.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Vivi.
Ye-
All right. Well, no emotion. No emotion.
Excuse me.
Great. Great start.
I don't mean to. Just happens.
Good evening. Ugh. Ugh. I've been doing too many funny voices.
Better.
I don't know how to do a serious one now.
Coco, give me 2B. Dead it down. Monotone. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind. Ugh. Good evening.
Well, at least one of my employees showed up.
Huh?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about Jill? Oh, right, because Jill's away.
Mm.
He just kind of hecked off, and we don't know what happened to him over that weekend.
Where could he have gone?
Where could he have gone?
He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Do we need a prologue for this prologue?
I think we need a prologue for this prologue.
Hmm.
Business as usual, then.
Not quite.
How so?
I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked.
That's a new one. Who made the booking?
Oh my gosh, the Sci-Fi Toy Company. They make toys for dogs.
Sci-Fi Toe?
Sci-Fi Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that.
We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time?
The clients are adorable.
Excuse me?
You'll see. Oh my gosh. How many Shivas?
Anything special I should know?
They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing.
Fair enough.
Huh. I'll be in my office. Call me if you need me.
Sure. Well then.
Well then.
Are these...
It's certainly some songs.
Oh, it's the same... Okay. Alright. Okay.
No, Coco, they got entirely different tracks for strictly the prologue.
Listen! I was looking up the game stuff for like a whole year, and there's like prologue music, but it's not here.
Maybe you have to beat the prologue on super best bartender difficulty.
No, but I like the prologue music, and it's not here. Fine, whatever.
This is what I have to deal with, people.
Time to mix drinks and change lives, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
This is you.
This is already
Lord
just...
Pumple Rum.
Lord Pumple Rum. Excuse me, I'll have a grizzly temple. Hello?
A dog? A talking dog? Are you with the Cypher Toy Company?
Yeah, did I arrive too early?
No. Clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up.
Grizzly Temple of all things, though.
This dog wants a grizzly. I know, it's like the worst drink.
These dogs have no taste.
Or maybe they have more taste than us.
Dun 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 dun.
The question is, how many dogs are gonna come here with like a different shtick?
Yeah, I hope all of them. Thanks.
It's okay.
Alright. I barely knew ye.
This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? The whole weekend.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead, go take this one.
Hey, is the Bronson extract you have produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should! But we don't. But! Saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. What? What? Okay,
Yep.
This is the first time we've had to like do it based on ingredient.
Yeah, just keep going through everything. We'll see. 2, 1, nothing, 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 nothing.
3?
1, 3. That's
5. Okay.
Oh, gut punch
Gut
is 5.
punch.
All right.
Ooh, Mars Law
Ooh.
6.
Can we get 7?
All right,
4.
Mars Blast.
Yep.
We're gonna kill this puppo because this is manly and strong and spicy.
I know. Wasn't her name like some like Ariel something?
Yeah, Ariel something.
Ariel something about the booty.
Oh, oh.
You
Ariel
know
pupper
who's-
butt.
Success.
Here.
Wienerton.
Wienerton. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Ronson extract tastes like. Yes, it's known to be disgusting.
Should we have just made her a glass of nothing but Bronson extract?
Maybe we should have. We could have
Just,
totally
here
done
you
that.
go. Here you go. What is this? That's what you wanted.
Just a really sweet drink.
Ooh.
Saute, yeah. And then she always orders Bronson extracts from then on, and then she gets like hecked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort.
Wow.
No, it's not. Hey, deal! Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the corgis created the Cypher Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs? Really?
They've been doing a great job, though.
They're doing a good job.
Everyone give them pats.
And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not so discreet preference for hiring corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind.
Oof.
Are you with them? Well, I do prefer corgis, but no, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. This is true.
I guess.
Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Oh, you.
Something non-alcoholic.
Well, I know Bloody Mary or Bleeding Jane is non-alcoholic, but it's also gross, I think.
Probably.
We can give him like any of the optional commentary drinks, so let's go with the expensive ones.
I mean, you'll notice, unfortunately, Coco.
Oh, it's free
Up
bar,
there.
never mind.
It's a free bar, doesn't matter.
It's fine.
It's a damo shamo.
We can give him a Brandtini then, that's classy. Oh, that's one commentary, never mind.
It's also mostly alcohol.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
5 parts Garmatrine. Optional.
Fluffy dream.
Optional. Give him fluffy dream.
For the fluffy boy.
For the fluffy robot. Question mark?
Question mark? Well, he's fluffier than... What's her name?
I don't know.
Olette. I don't know.
Oh, that's her name now.
Here. Thanks. You sure this is not alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of cardigan Welsh corgis. Oh, okay. Alright, this is fine.
Oh no, they're all Welsh.
But the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the cardigans weren't invited. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dog all night. No, I mean, and good luck with all of those different voices for the same dogs.
It's gonna be the worst.
I expect variety.
I'd say the same thing to you, Coco.
No. Isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There is a woman on staff, but she could not come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came over here, asking for non-alcoholic stuff only.
Oof.
Just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. That at some point all the choices in my life led me to serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. That's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job, but dogs.
But dogs?
But dogs. It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still do not see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I am going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There's also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Lady Banner!
Lady Banner. What? Just looking at her name, it's just the funniest thing to me. It's just, I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around.
Actually, it's a free bar.
I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver.
Coming right up. This dog wants a fringe weaver.
That's the statement.
She's just given up.
This dog wants a fringe weaver. Excellent.
It's gonna be the whole weekend. Oh,
God.
But there was some part about peeing a lot, so I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not. That sounds terrible.
Here you go.
Still an awesome day.
What?
What is that name? Yo, that's not a cocoa roll. I don't know what is.
You watching alpha male going to get some service?
What may I serve you?
Beer, and quickly.
Coming right up. This dog wants a beer.
Can I just point out how all these dog models are exactly the same?
They are! They're just different colors!
They just dye them different colors.
Oh,
it's
jeez.
amazing. All these Echo Fighters.
I want to get it trashed. I want to give it a big beer.
It's,
We're not getting
They're
like rated for this.
They're not even. Yep, that is true. You could honestly really fuck up all these drinks, and what would they say about it?
Right? Like, whatever. I'm giving it a big beer.
Get him a big beer dog.
Big beer dog. Here you are.
Damn, you're a slow piece of shit!
Every time I hear that, I just think Coco's just getting up and just like, I can't take it!
I'm already broken by this DLC.
Oh, man.
Hey, boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again?
Jambas vu.
Oh. Yeah, that.
Are you having a premonition?
Something
Yes,
like
here
that.
comes the 999 aspects.
Oh no! Hat! We're gonna have a tangent again. I can't wait. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Oh! She got a premonition. Or wait. Or she just noticed that they're all the same model.
Maybe.
Are you bored?
Not really. I was playing with darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged.
Yeah.
Sorry if that sounds rude, but why was the darts box so dusty?
You're the first person in a year or so I've been here. That is, actually played with the dogs.
Yeah.
I think even my boss forgot they existed.
By the way, how are the dogs as clients?
We've had worse.
Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces?
Oh. Yeah. She was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that.
With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal.
You'd be wrong because even then, we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk.
Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs?
Did you
Now
not
you're
think
worried
about
about
that? When you
Yeah.
booked this bar for them? Now you
They're all
worry
gonna be
about
like that, though, aren't they?
What do you mean?
Wow.
But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. What?
Cappuccino. What? I demand a picture of a cappuccino monkey.
Yeah, can I get a picture of a cappuccino monkey? Anyway, you want anything to drink?
Surprised me, but keep it non-alcoholic.
Why haven't we asked for this person's name? Aren't we
Yeah,
serving
I'm
drinks
shocked
and getting
that
ID?
it hasn't come up
I
yet.
guess because he's not paying. We don't get the ID. Or
Makes
we didn't
sense.
ask? I don't know.
You would think if a company was hiring people, even if they were dogs, they would just be like, shouldn't they be of age? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I don't know about the biology of dogs and how they can take alcohol. I don't think they can, but
I mean, isn't it like if the smaller you are, the more the alcohol just kind of hits you because it goes through less?
I guess.
I thought that's how it worked.
Well, we gave that one dog a Bronson extract, so. Oh,
true.
capuchin monkeys.
The cappuccino.
Cappuccino monkeys.
Cappuccino.
That's what they are now.
Mm-hmm.
A non-alcoholic surprise, whatever that means.
It's beautiful. Look at those monkeys. Or maybe because it's in the far future. The capuchin monkeys are gone and only cappuccino monkeys remain.
they've mutated.
That's what happens when all they eat is coffee beans.
What kind of surprise should we give this boy? A blue tongue!
Oh my.
All your teeth turn blue.
Damn, that sure will do it. It also helps that the Harmatrine is optional.
Neat.
All aged and mixed.
Here you go.
Thank
Giving
you.
the robot a blue fairy seems a little ironic.
What do you mean?
It's like, yes, let's give the robot a veritable mechanical puppet, a blue fairy. It's very Pinocchio-esque.
Ah, I see what you mean. Now, this might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? Oh, it's like up.
That's, yeah, actually,
Ah.
I can't argue with that. There's nothing to argue with.
That is right.
How do they work?
It is not too hard, really. They are just translators. They read the dog's brain and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now.
Yeah, I read something like that once. So, talking dogs isn't weird. I guess it's just people don't put them on that much.
Well, probably because they don't want their dogs talking to them all day.
I guess. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos?
It is good for PR.
You don't say.
Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions?
Yeah, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk?
They see humans do it and think it might be fun.
Just like teens then.
Now, if you will excuse me.
What?
This you.
What? Satan's helper.
This you.
Mm.
What can I serve you?
Moon.
Excuse me?
Moon.
A moon blast?
Moon.
A big moon blast?
Moon.
Alright then. This dog wants a big moon blast. Oh shit, that's real big then.
Yo, what the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
Woo!
All on the rocks and blended.
And blended, damn.
This is the most elaborate daiquiri. Oh, jeez.
Moon! Here.
Moon.
God damn it. Is that a good moon or a bad moon?
Oh my god, it's speaking pig Latin.
Can you take this one?
Oh my god. It's like taking me a hot minute to decipher what the fuck he's saying. I revise, Picasse, Lispe.
A crevice spike. Sure. Thanks, Jill.
Oye, understand ye, ime?
I was a kid too. This dog wants a crevice spike.
Damn. Take that pig Latin.
Get hecky.
Fucking fake ass language. This dog completely wasted. Wait, Coco, if we get the dogs wasted, maybe we're just fulfilling the future.
Oh no!
It's too late.
Too late.
Give
I've
it
already
to him.
made it. Air hay.
Hanks stay.
All right, one more drink before we wrap things up.
What do you want?
I am not picky. Give me anything.
Of course. Anything, huh? Do we have bottle drinks?
Hmm.
No,
Alright,
he'll
there
hate
it
us.
is. What do you mean?
No.
He said anything. Fine, just getting some fizzy water.
Fizzy water. Frothy water.
Frothy water, yeah.
Some
One of everything.
Fake beer. And no alcohol. Here you are.
Thanks.
So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask.
I guess I am what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities, like getting stuff off shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well.
I see. How did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer?
My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs.
Figures. They are celebrating a company's anniversary, right?
Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys.
2 college students were tired of the expenses of these watches, so they made their own.
Uh-huh. Look how successful they are.
So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly.
Oh, gee.
Oh. I can see that happening somehow.
The SDC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as Cypher Toy Company. Oh, a Cypher Toy Development.
Ain't that unfortunate? Oh shit!
Oh my god! You can't even
Oh,
escape
better.
the prologue.
Yee!
What the Are you kidding me? I thought we were just serving dogs.
No.
Oh.
Oh, this is
This-
great.
Hello? Oh no, she hates dogs.
Oh, that's true!
The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop.
Woo!
This isn't a sitcom.
Ah, honey, how innocent.
Oh.
Excuse me, you are?
I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes, at your Wait, you're Lilum. Not at your service, then.
Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here.
Kind of. I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months! I come here to see your charming face, and you say I'm just kind of a regular. For shame, honey, for shame.
I'm sorry, I guess.
Nothing a free drink won't solve.
Won't do.
Huh? You playing hard to get?
Oh wait, I thought this bar was booked.
Yeah, it is. She just walked in.
Oh! Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend.
Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something?
What?
Wow. I mean,
You know what? That's our bad then.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. The day's already over? Oh.
Yeah.
She can have one of my...
dogs can drink.
She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it.
I see no problem.
Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount.
Discount?
You don't need to know.
So who booked you? This guy?
The Cypher Toy Company.
What do they do?
They create dog toys.
Oh, lovely.
It's also run by dogs.
Oh, don't joke like that.
You think I'd kid about something like that?
You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs?
Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in?
I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar.
You look troubled.
I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients wanted doggy style.
What?
I almost made it through that line. Oh, I almost made it too. Oh.
Doggy?
You don't need to know.
I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now.
The ticket would have expired by then, though.
She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless.
Is it that obvious?
Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night.
Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again.
All right, sirs. The night is over. You have kennels you need to return to.
All done.
Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs?
I know some dogs myself.
Huh. And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right?
That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all.
What? Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye.
Take care.
Thanks, Dana. No money.
No money, no nothing, no apartment. Jumping right back in.
Good evening.
Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready?
No.
Cheer up.
No.
That attitude won't make things easier for yourself.
Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil?
Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts?
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss?
Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything.
Sure. Well then.
Yes. The frantic clicking. Yep.
Wait, that's not the right song.
Uh-huh.
Shit, I put the wrong one first. It was supposed to smoothly transition into the song I was singing. No. Ah!
Good job. Good job, Coco. Good job.
I'm so upset.
Mm-hmm.
Time to mix drinks and change lives, I guess. Oh,
Oh my god.
and Betty Boops.
Oh no, I hate that. I hate that nickname. That's the worst.
I didn't even mean to say that. It just came out.
Oh my god, it's terrible. I don't know if I can recover from this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh hey, can I have a big beer, please?
You wanna put some more air into that?
I could try.
Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's
Look
give
at
her
you
a
made me
big beer.
Look at you, maybe do coke.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And mix.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Here.
Thank you.
It's much deeper than I expected.
Ooh.
May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss,
Beatrice. But everyone calls me Betty.
Oh, I see, Jill. So we asked her for her name, but not the robot. Alright.
Little bias. A little bit of prejudice showing. And why do you need to know that?
If you've been stuck with the dogs all day, you'd be curious when a human walks in.
Fair enough. I'm the veterinarian.
They're all your clients?
Yeah, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building.
So you're Betty the
Oh, cram it. Kill it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now.
I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns?
Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place.
Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway?
They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution.
Huh. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements.
What is this, Deus Ex?
You need to bring Alma in here, and Cyborg Boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it.
mean, yeah, but like still, you know.
Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements.
Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink?
I'm fine for now.
Then come the dogs.
Call me if you need anything.
Sure.
Worm frigga.
Well, what kind of name is that?
I don't know.
You can have this one.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll have his one line and it'll be a Coco. That's what all
probably.
these dogs are.
Probably.
Hey, have you seen a red dot?
I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no.
Do you have any red drinks?
Red drinks?
Yeah, drinks, I know something.
Right. Oh, dragon fucker. Didn't we have another dog that was named that?
Yeah, his name was literally that.
Isn't this red?
I mean, we can see. We could just make one and see.
Oh, oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, let's just
You're
make
right.
them find out.
Looks a little orange.
Unbelievable.
Oh, well, hello, thanks. It looks a little orange, but I think that's red.
I mean, I think it's red.
Yeah. All right. Here.
Thanks. Okay, Pug, hear me out. You're gonna tell me what that red dot went, or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Oh.
Oh. What a name.
Bangkok bastard.
Oh my
Ah,
gosh,
you just
what a...
said-
These damn Pomeranians, they think they can come and take our jobs.
No, I agree. Pomeranians are demons. Excuse me?
We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis.
Must be slow news day.
But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats.
When other races bring new skills to the company.
Shut up. What do you know? Now give me a bad touch.
Alright. Bad touch for the dog. On the rocks and mixed.
On the right side. There you go. There you go, dog.
Puppers. Here.
Huh.
Racist dogs. What are the odds?
I'm not shocked.
Wait, if I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists?
These moral conundrums.
Bartender.
Things you think about when you play Valhalla.
These are the real questions. The whole game, we didn't even have to think about being a racist against racists. Only the prologue makes you think about these kind of things.
Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze.
Sorry, what can I get you?
I'll have a Zen Star.
Oh, gross. Sure. Why does she want a Zen Star?
I don't know. Oh no.
Girl.
Oh no, it's a gross trick too.
It's gross. Yeah, exactly. Why does she want this shit?
Oh, it's the worst. I don't.
Oh, shit. No. It's on the rocks as well. This is why Rad Shiba's boss isn't like the Cypher Toy Company. Oh.
Ah. Because they're Shibas. That's true. They're even racist against other breeds of corgis. Oh, jeez. These puppos. Here. I think my boop took a second.
Alright, I'm back. Mayo just had to show me something. And it was very funny. It was a bit from one of Baru's streams.
Oh.
And Strippin was telling a story about how when he was still working in LA, I guess at the completionist office, he locked the door got locked behind him when he was getting food. So for 7 hours the stream was him in a chair. Yes? I'm gonna wait until later. The sun's not in.
trying to stop him so he couldn't get inside, and he's still cheating.
Yep, that's how. Yep.
He wasn't even trying.
Hello, Sean. He's just that sneaky. Naturally stealthy Sean.
For later?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take him upstairs, because he walked downstairs to check, but I left him on all the
This chat stream got so many subs and views. Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna walk. Goodbye. Goodbye, you two. I love you. Anyway.
There's something. Look at them go. Look at them go.
Goodbye, Sean.
And
Yeah,
that's
Flint
right.
apparently knows about this.
Gotta get back into character. Hold up.
Get back into Betty Boot.
Thank you.
Something on your mind?
Willing to lend an ear?
It's in the job description, kind of.
All right then. So, you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys.
Uh-oh. You've
Damn.
met furry office workers?
I've seen my share of the world, bartender.
Sounds like you're tired.
Yeah, I think so.
It's fleas and tick season. I am tired.
Oh. So you're tick.
Don't you dare.
Ahem.
Well, this whole free bar thing is nice, though, I guess.
It would have been nice if we actually had time to get properly ready.
Readily,
Properly ready.
You know what, Coco? I like drinking on street. It's just nice.
Anyways,
What do you mean?
I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the clients ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend it's like any other day.
That was a screw up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place.
Why all of a sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something?
We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party.
damn.
I swear to God, these little dogs are like annoying little suburban kids.
With those names, what are these cardigans I keep hearing about?
Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and slightly different attitude.
Yeah, but these guys all have different fur colors. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs.
And dogs mating with dogs twice their size.
Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners.
I mean, that's the reason they are... that's the reason they are in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes didn't help.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs to... yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do your job. Don't mind me.
Tortilla Pope.
Tortilla Pope. Coco, when you see the words tortilla Pope, what resonates in your soul? Uh-huh.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
You?
I am. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Pippin, is that you?
What can I serve you? Coming right up. The dog was a big sunshine cloud, Boop.
Wow.
A big one.
What was that voice?
Just some more Coco voice acting. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. How much does it cost to go to the Coco School of Voice Acting?
There's no room left.
It's
There's only
like-
room for Coco.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream where we drink. That definitely does not have effect on the quality of the stream whatsoever. Now, I've yet to see evidence revealing that.
Here.
Oh my god.
Hey, you cutie. Let me go.
Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. I love how it'd be like, oh, if you look up how long it took people to normally go through the prologue, it took them like a half an hour, maybe like 40 minutes. Us, it's gonna take like 6 hours.
I can't get through this line.
It's so dumb. I want a supercut of specifically the prologue, in which it's just us laughing, and it's just the Valhalla prologue experience, just nothing but laughter for like a minute and a half. It's beautiful. Oh my god.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, his name is Cow Rage.
This is you.
Mm-hmm. You know what I hate, mate? Except it says man.
What do you hate, dog?
Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. They think that they are a big deal just because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them.
Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? You've only had one blip.
Can we just get a 1 with an asterisk?
And it was diluted with a bunch of lemon juice.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Beautiful.
Calm down, dog. Do you want anything?
For cabbages not to exist.
I meant to drink.
Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple.
God damn it, you idiot puppos! It's disgusting!
They don't have any taste, Coco. They don't have any taste.
I can do that. This mutt was a big one too!
Ugh.
Oh, jeez. These dumb puppos.
It's just, it sounds like having like a glass at a restaurant, but it's just filled with flat Sprite.
Oh, gross.
Yep. Oof. I've had to have been that guy before. Just been like, yeah, I think your Sprite's flat. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yeah, have you tried it? It is definitely flat.
Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog.
Thanks, man. Bartender,
Thank goodness, Betty Boop. Yeah?
do you have anything sweet?
We're talking about drinks, right?
Are you hitting on me?
Oh my. If that's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you.
And make it big.
Do you like them big, Miss Betty Boop?
It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason.
Wise words. She wants a big sweet drink.
Damn.
Alright. So I think Brantini and I think Piano Woman is the most expensive, but we don't care about money right now, so go with
Yeah,
our
just-
heart.
Go with the heart. Vote in the chat now. What do you think you should have?
What drink do you want to drink that's sweet and big?
Bam. While you debate that amongst yourselves, Coco and I will have another drink.
I finished my glass.
Nice. How you
It's
feeling?
actually really tasty too.
Now here's the bigger question. You did have something to eat prior to drinking that, right?
I had a yogurt.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
It was a really tasty one too. It was one of those like really organic shit, but it wasn't sweet. It was just really yogurty.
Yogurty.
Like,
I think it was like vegetables and shit in there.
I'm too used to long O sounds in America, so it's just yogurt, not yogurt.
Yogurt.
So I'm just like, man,
I want some yogurt.
yeah, man, you gotta get that go-gurt.
See, that's why I don't know what go-gurt is, because it would sound so silly to say go-gurt.
Yes, I'll have a go-gurt.
I want a go-gurt.
Go-gurt, please.
The yogurt on the... But yogurt is on the go. It's tiny little containers. You
I don't understand why it's on the go. It's in the worst possible shape to go on the go.
What is go-gurt?
Okay, so Go-Gurt was a very shitty idea that came out in the 90s. And the whole concept of it was you put really, really sweet yogurt in in like this, I guess, flexible.
Oh,
plastic kind of
these.
sleeve.
I know what these are, but they're usually for like slushies.
Yeah, except that people actually ate them. And they were like, you gotta eat them on the go, but they are in the worst possible shape to go on the go. And then people were like, oh, the kids eat them, so like who cares? Also, just put like movies and whatever pop culture at the time is popular on them. So you would have ones with like Shrek and whatever DreamWorks movie was out.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
Disney
looked up
films.
Go-Gurt, and the first thing I saw was like Shrek Go-Gurt.
Yep.
Wait, this is like the first image.
I hope it's the same one that Vivi
Yeah,
linked.
it's the one that Vivi posted.
10 out of 10. We do our research on this stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we never had. I don't remember Go-Gurt, but I also never had those like slushy stuff that people kept buying. But I noticed people always bought those.
Yeah, I always saw people have those freezies or whatever they were called.
Ew, I don't know what they were called. They were like
they
those
were like-
long things with like like iced sweet juices and stuff in them.
Mm-hmm. I know them because every time you'd go into like a gas station or a movie theater, you would see the giant machine that had this stuff that goes inside it, like sloshing around and like spinning, and you'd be like, it looks so colorful and cool. And then your parents would be like, I'm afraid you cannot have that. And I just go, no, why? And they go, because that's an honest waste of time and money. And then what happens if I buy you it once? Then you'll want it every time we go here, and that's not okay.
See, I always thought it was interesting because they look very colorful, but I was always like, but like Coke and Pepsi are really delicious. So the
Right.
first time I had a slushie was when I went to an amusement park with my school. I bought a slushie, and my god, it was awful. It might have been because it was an amusement park.
The funny thing is that whenever it comes to that stuff that like you're not allowed to have, but then you're like, no, but all the other kids have it, I have to have one to see what it's like. The worst example is the pizza Lunchables.
The what? I've never had
Yeah.
Lunchables, so I don't know what that is.
So Lunchables, I don't know how international they are, but they're like, imagine quick instant lunches, but it's like shitty, like really bad quality turkey or ham with crackers. And the worst one was a do-it-yourself like pizza, in which it was like they had the pizza dough circle, the sauce, a little thing to spread the sauce, and then cheese and whatever meat.
You know what these remind? Because I'm looking at pictures of these. You know what these remind me of? Have you ever had
What do they
those like gummy sweets, but they're like burger shaped?
Oh my gosh, yes, I do know those.
They look like those.
It's kind of, you're not too far off, except they're not gummies, but they're actual supposed to be whatever it is they're advertising. And the worst part is, I had the pizza ones, and I kept insisting that like, oh, all the kids bring the pizza Lunchables to these field trips. It has to be good. And every time I had one, I hated it. It was a miserable time. I was like, this is disgusting. I hate it.
It sucks, but you don't admit it. I never had this shit when I was younger.
Look,
Oh damn.
that's good. You probably had better things, I hope, to worry about.
I don't know. I just had like those generic like sandwiches that you buy from supermarkets.
You see, even that would have been a step above that.
Well, I like sandwich. Like I buy them now even. They're like what can you say about their sandwiches?
They're a sandwich. You either like them or you don't.
Yeah.
I remember finding those burger gummies in like every.
And like little, they have pizza ones, like different like food, but they're gummies. They just look like food. I love that shit.
God, so good. All right, let's get
Alright,
this
a
girl
big
a sweet drink.
She's very refined, so I would say either Brantini or a piano woman.
Get her a piano woman.
A piano woman. And she wants a big one. Right.
Oh shit, that's huge.
That's real big.
This could be a huge drink. We don't have
Oh,
room.
wait, I can't. It's already a big drink.
It's too huge.
Wait, it's already a big. We don't have to make it huge because it's already big.
Damn. She wants a big sweet drink.
Wants your big sweet drink for a sweet lady.
Mm-hmm. Also, I know that I had a very interesting relationship with Hot Pockets due to lunches at school because my mom would make me a Hot Pocket in the morning, but lunch was in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So she would wrap up the Hot Pocket in like paper towels and put it in a bag. So by the time I got it, it was not only cold, but it was also soggy.
Oh no!
And I was just like, you know what? It's either this or I don't eat.
My parents used to
And
do
then-
that for like lunch before, and then I got so tired of it. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the cafeteria and eat.
Yep.
I'll eat, and then I was like, wait, cafeteria food is actually really good.
Some of it can be, yeah. I just remember the thing that always
We
put
have
me off
Fishy
was...
Fridays.
I just remember the thing that always put me off was finding the bay leaf. That just they didn't take out the bay leaves and whatever soup they made, or like, I guess jambalaya, because Louisiana, yeehaw, but
Ooh.
I just remember just finding the bay leaf and just being like, I don't think I want to eat cafeteria food for a long time.
I don't know what kind of cafeteria. I feel like our cafeteria food is very like generic in that it's like every week it's the same thing pretty much.
Right, it's a menu.
Yeah, it's a menu.
And which it's like, you know, you go in, it's like, hey, on this line it's this, in this line it's this.
Yeah, it's like you can go for hot foods, you can go for pastas. Pastas are always the same thing. You can go for
Yep.
like salads. I don't know who goes for salads, but that's a thing.
That option is there.
That option is there. Yeah, I had the benefit of like the improved meals over here. I think Flint was unlucky in that respect that they just missed it.
Ah, yes, Flint, living in the green, dusty hills of northern England, where he comes out of the rock mines at high noon, takes his tea, and then eats a loaf of bread that's stale.
In Flint's place, they still call lunch dinner, which they do in schools over here, but they don't call
Oh,
lunch dinner in person. I never noticed that. I never noticed that they actually call like the dinner hall is called the dinner hall and dinner ladies are called dinner ladies because they call lunch dinner. I never noticed that. I never noticed it.
why can't they just agree on something?
I don't.
Also, yeah, those pizzas did suck in the cafeteria, but
Pizza-
because
really?
but because it was pizza day, you convinced yourself that it had to be good because it's pizza day.
I don't know. When I think of like rectangular pizzas, I think of Greg's pizzas, and I like Greg's pizzas. They're not like great pizzas, but they taste nice. Once in a while. Like, you know, bakery shit.
I remember I think it was freshman year of high school, I got an in-school suspension. That's a long story in and of itself,
Oh.
but because they wanted to keep those kind of students isolated from everyone for the extended duration of their punishment, they had me. I got to eat lunch before everyone else, and that day was chicken strip day. Was it good food? Honestly, not really, but I got to eat before everyone else, and that was the real flex.
Hell yeah.
So I got it right when it was fresh.
Oh yeah. I remember I had the opportunity to go early because we had a thing in our school. I don't know if this is like a thing all over England or if this was just like a London thing. I don't know how houses work in other places, but we had a thing where like we have houses and we can like there's 4 houses in a school. And they do a thing where they rotate who goes first. So if you're in like one house, then it might be like, well, you're first this month. So you can go and get the food fresh. And then like if you could be lost.
I was trying really hard that whole time to not make a shitty three houses joke or a fucking Harry Potter joke. I didn't take it though.
Nice!
Be proud.
I'm proud
be
of
me.
you! Hell yeah. But yeah, so I remember being like, my specific house group, because then there's groups in houses because there's lots of kids, right?
Right.
So my group had a bunch of kids that were like they had to do stuff, so they had to all go early, and they were like, would you also like to be part of this? But I was like, but my friends are in other groups. No! So I sacrificed the early time to hang out with my friends.
For friendship.
For friendship.
And how many? Now here's gonna be the real feels bad moment. How many of those people are still friends?
Like one. No, not. I would say one, but I kind of like lost contact because of me.
Oof. Damn.
Yeah, 0.
Oh man.
Good times though, like fond memories at least.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
But yeah, hot food, best food. No increase for
Mhm.
pastas. Pastas are for weaklings.
Serve this woman or piano woman.
Ugh, piano woman. Wait, I didn't make it yet. Wait.
No, you did make it. It's right there. You just gotta click on it.
Oh yeah. Here.
Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. There's many kinds of weird.
Pick the first one that comes to mind.
Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering.
That's not weird.
He came in wearing a velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. Oh,
Now that is a character.
that's a character. I want to see that character. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Which verse?
That is incredible. Oh, yeah, that's weird.
At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements?
Why the interest?
Because it seems like a personal thing. Doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. Honestly, I'm really bored.
Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced.
Oh,
Enhancement.
enhancement.
It was around the time we all started practicing surgery.
Oh,
They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so, they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it.
oh.
The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off.
This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left with an arthritic mess, and the last one died on the operation table.
Damn.
That's what happens when you trust these shady people.
Jeez. That's awful.
So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves.
That story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows?
He also talked using an electrolarynx. You've seen him?
No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him.
It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Just a pile of dead dogs.
Oh no, we got them all really alcohol-ridden.
We got the worst ending.
Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story.
Yeah. Boy, Coco, you would know a thing or two about accidents.
Whoa!
What? Are you telling me you haven't made accidents in the past?
Day?
Stares at empty glass.
Alright, fine. Alright, fine. I think the effects worn off now.
Uh-huh.
I've forgotten how to do voices. One sec.
I think the effects have worn off. How do I do voices again?
Stop laughing. Wait a minute. It was in a good place.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Hey, man. Have you ever felt like time's moving too fast?
All the time.
And I don't feel like it's not moving fast enough. I feel that, Jill. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry. Coming right up.
Why would you name an item?
His dog wants a bad touch. A big bad touch.
A big bad touch.
Let's give it a big bad touch.
Making the worst.
Whatever, we aren't getting paid for this shit.
I don't think you can make one that's that large, can you?
I think we can. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can just make it.
Oh my gosh.
It was meant to be.
All on the run. It was meant to be. Get these dogs wasted as
These
possible.
dogs are wasted. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog 5.
It's just called Dog 5.
Dog 5.
Bartender,
Hmm?
1 Brandini, please.
Sure. I need a Brandini.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yo, I really want to watch a James Bond movie again.
Oh
I
my
watched them when
God.
I was like really young.
Look, I don't think any line in anything in cinema has aged quite as badly as
And what's your name? Pussy galore. Of course it is.
Here's the funny thing. I never knew that they were all innuendos.
it was.
I was too young to understand any of that shit. And then later on I was like, wait a minute, they were all named after innuendos.
And let's not forget the question mark most powerful James Bond villain of all time, Baron Samedi, a ritualistic African voodoo priest who dies in his own snake pit and comes back and then is never seen again.
Which one was that one from?
I want to say either Die Another Day or Tomorrow Never Dies. I'm trying to remember. It's one of the older ones.
I only remember that Jaws and Bowler Hat Boy.
Yes. Yes, Oddjob and Jaws are very iconic.
Because he comes back like 3 times in like 3 different movies. And I think in
Yeah.
one of them he like dates this cowboy girl or something.
Damn.
And then he's like a good boy or something out of nowhere.
It's funny you should mention that because I'm like, man, do you remember who I remember from when Daniel Craig was fucking James Bond? I don't remember anyone. I know Christoph Waltz was in. I think Christoph Waltz was in one of them. I think he was in Spectre. Don't watch the new ones. That's like my advice.
I
It's like
liked Casino Royale.
Casino Royale and Skyfall are like the good ones. Everything else,
I like the song for Skyfall.
Quantum of Solace is one of the worst films
Oh,
out
I
there.
watched Quantum of Solace. I don't remember. I got so sleepy during that one.
I
I
remember
was
seeing
so
that.
bored.
I saw it with my parents, and I laughed out loud in the theater when they copied Goldfinger, in
Did
which
they?
it was like, yeah, it was like,
Okay, first off, there were two particularly cringy lines of dialogue, which I don't like tossing that word around. I feel like it's too overused, but trust me when I say it is. When the line leading into the off-screen sex is, I think it was just like, it wasn't even, I don't even think there was a line of dialogue. It was like, it's just this empty silence of like, this woman looking at James Bond as he walks past her, and then it just hard cuts to just like the post-sex. And I was like, what?
Oh.
Wait, how did that happen? And then later on in the
romance in that movie was the weirdest, if I remember. It just sort of happened.
And then
Didn't
hard
he like
cut
try and
later,
seduce some lady whose husband just died or something?
something weird like that.
That was
And
so
then like later on in the
strange.
film, she dies, and it's the funniest thing possible because it's like, yes, Mr. Bond, and I believe you're acquainted with this woman, and it cuts to his hotel room where she's covered head to toe in oil.
Oh right. Yeah. The villain, he makes his whole speech and he kills everyone or something.
It's just like, what? Wait a minute,
Like,
why?
oh, okay. That movie was so weirdly paced.
Yeah, it was. And then there was this wonderful moment when, God, me and a bunch of friends saw Spectre at like 2 a.m. at a movie theater, and the movie's terrible. It's
I've never seen. I think that's the only one I
awful.
haven't seen.
And there was a part where, I think it's like going out of the third act, they tacked on a fourth act, and I'm like, wait, why is this film so fucking long? There's like a scene where this helicopter is clearing a mountain range, and then it like slowly fades to black, and then the movie stopped, and we're like, what? And then we're like, is it over? Where are the credits? And then the guy who was working the projector goes, sorry folks, we seem to have run into some technical difficulties. One moment, please. So we're like, we were legit sitting there for like almost 3 minutes in silence, like, is the film over? So we had to rewind the film like 20 minutes ago.
No!
So we had to re-go through that entire act. Then finally, like, everyone, no moment in cinema will be quite as suspense gripping as a bunch of people like holding on to their seats, like, are we gonna clear the mountain range this time? And just like, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool. There's another scene. So,
Oh man, I've never had like a cinema experience like get faulty-ish ruined like that. That's great for a James Bond, for a bad James Bond movie too.
oh my gosh. The worst part is that the weird mini boss, because you know how in James Bond it's like the big bad and then like either the hired muscle or like the iconic bad guy who's like the mini boss. Dave Bautista was the mini boss in this one, and I was like, wow, that's incredible. And he like didn't do anything for like most of the film, and it was really sad. Anyways, you serve this dog a brandini.
I'll serve this dog a brandini. Here.
Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty?
What?
What?
Sorry, I'll change it.
Nah, leave it like that. It's already ruined the brandini anyway.
Alright.
Wow. Jeez.
Alright,
rude
these
dog.
fussy boys.
Rude dog. Taking a breather. We might as well, because someone redeemed Hydrate.
I'll take some sippies of actual water. It's fine.
Yes. I'm going to take this opportunity to use the bathroom.
Oh, nice.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Betty is judging you. Betty demands that you take a breather.
Take a breather.
Everyone needs a breather.
Yeah, not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyway, you want anything to drink?
No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine.
They gave me the Brantini.
Oh no.
Oh, alright.
Say, bartender, do you like your job?
You lost us that yesterday.
Yeah, it's like we're leading into something.
I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party.
Why does everyone keep saying that? Ugh. Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian?
If you want to change the subject, you could just say so.
I just did.
Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel they are actually cut for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it.
Yeah, that's like the pettiest reason.
That's quite the ambition. That is.
Jeez.
Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something?
You know what? Actually, I feel her.
Mm-hmm.
Because some vets are really bad. There's this one vet that like took in our dog for like a slight checkup and then
Returned it as a cat.
well, a little bit worse, but pretty much.
Oh. No. Okay.
So I get the idea of like being like vets. Some vets are really bad, and I want to be a better vet because of that. Like you know what? I respect that. Sure, be a good vet. Even if you're a vet for this conglomerate of corgis or racist corgis. That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here basically. Why the question?
I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other.
Oh, but that's your big life story. I don't know.
Yeah, it took a whole week to get that one out.
I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal.
If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch.
Wow, you should be a counselor.
Nah, it's just some cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit.
Actually, we're about to leave already.
They could only last you for like 5 minutes.
I mean, they're dogs. How much alcohol can they actually consume?
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you for everything.
Don't worry. Thank dog. I mean God. God. Dog gammit.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Done for the day, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of the stunt?
The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it.
Right.
I feel that.
Say, boss, you look tense.
Really? Weird.
So I'll call it a day here.
Thank you for your hard work.
Sunday! The
Sunday,
final
December
day.
11th.
Ooh. Good evening. You look bummed, boss.
Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad?
That's when she made the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Rachiba. Maybe because starting tomorrow, there'll be no more corgis at the bar.
I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us.
One problem at a time, boss.
Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute.
No, stop!
Dana, how do you know these people?
One problem at a time. Jill, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Jill or something?
Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you?
I would if you put the prologue music in here. Right.
And before music's DLC.
I did put every day. Did you? Shit, I shouldn't have removed it. But I put every day is night over there and I didn't play it.
Damn.
Wait, do we have Your Love is a Drug here? Don't. Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh shit.
What is Coco gonna do?
I guess it's showtime. You bought the vinyl all spontaneously? Hell yeah. Don't you need like a player for that?
I mean, I would assume that the person in question has a vinyl record player. Otherwise, it's a good thought piece.
My dad has one, but I wish I could steal it so I could just buy vinyls.
Mm.
I could buy a vinyl player, but like that's money.
You just gotta be one of those people that has the Bluetooth vinyl players.
What? Yes,
There's a lot
records
of
do indeed require record player. I'm sorry. Sometimes I look at those vinyl stuff and I'm like, is that a CD? Or is that a vinyl? Or are they like selling it as a vinyl? Or is it like also
Uh-huh.
I don't listen.
Uh-huh.
It's time to mix drinks and change lives.
Is it a VHS or is it a Laserdisc? Bartender, we meet again.
Oh, Miss Betty. Is it gonna be both of them? Oh, yeah!
Hey! Annie has a name this time.
Hey! Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. 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 Deal.
Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two.
Ahem. What can I serve you today?
I'll have a beer.
I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming right up. One fringe weaver and one beer. Oh shit, that's a lot of alcohols. One of these.
There you go. And then a beer.
But does
What
she
is
like
a
big
big beer?
beers?
Let's
Let's give it a big beer. I think she'll appreciate that more.
We don't really lose anything from this, so.
Exactly. I'll give her a big beer because I know she actually does want that. Didn't say, but she ordered it before, so
we
that
know
means-
we know what she wants.
we know what she wants. We got you, Betty. Don't worry. Here.
Thanks.
Thank you. You seem distracted.
Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you?
It's been getting to her since the beginning, Betty. Have you?
To be fair, it's torn us apart as well. It's driven us to drink.
No. Well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday.
Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird?
For starters, is the fact that she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Oh! It's just when we find out that the bar's shutting down?
I think so, yeah. This
Yeah.
probably is like shortly before that. Like you.
Worse.
Oh.
She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on.
Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement?
No, we don't have a license for that.
You need a license for that?
I don't like that! I don't like this feature anymore. Oh
It's
well.
our gritty future.
Thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does a BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? A lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of the time, though, it's actually spent in simulations.
Oof.
Simulations.
Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They wanted to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must tend to the other clients' dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff!
Mr. Puff. I see Mr. Puff and I'm just like, that is definitely a Coco character.
No! Why do I have to be the Puff one? Why I gotta be Cocoa Puffy all the time?
Coco Puff?
No! Ah, fine. They are chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, oh, wait. Have we had this guy, or are there multiple cabbage-fearing dogs?
This has to be multiple cabbage-fearing dogs. We would have remembered Mr. Puff.
I think we would have remembered Mr. Puff. The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They are everywhere! They are out for my rump!
Oh.
Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice! Okay then. This dog wants a big blue fairy. Ahem. A big blue fairy.
Big blue bear.
What? Oh. No!
Dogs are afraid of cabbages, like cats are afraid of cucumbers?
Are they?
Have you never seen like cats freaking out because a cucumber touched them, or they notice a cucumber's on the floor?
No? Is that a thing? Is that like a thing for cats?
Yes, that is a thing.
Yes, Prologue is the dog ending of Valhalla.
See, the worst setting in which the toy company bought out the bar.
Oh shit! They were under everyone's control. They're the voices in the Lilim's heads.
At least in the end, there won't be any more Dorothy.
Oh jeez, I hope she comes back. Oh, she's not gonna come back in the weekend. Boo!
Yeah.
Worst Prologue.
Does she show up on the
Shit!
first day?
I think she... I don't remember. Does she? Flint.
That's what I'm asking.
Flint, does she come back on the first day?
Quick, Flint, tell us everything.
She brings a ticket? Does she?
That's great.
Oh shit, I forgot about that then.
That's amazing.
That's great. Like I said, there's so many references in the main game about the prologue, and it's like, you're like, what happened in this prologue?
We're sitting here waiting for the ride to start.
You tell it's expired. Here. Thanks! Very nice of you! Bad
Third-
day. Wait!
Third
Is
bark
that a
day.
reference to Parasite Eve?
Don't worry about it.
Something the matter?
Nothing a drink can't solve.
Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want?
Give me a gut punch.
Okay. The Fleabag wants a gut punch.
Damn.
One. And how much alcohol should we give to this puppo?
The rest.
All of it?
The rest, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Aged and mixed.
I misclicked.
Uh-oh. Coco misclicked.
I misclicked.
That's certainly a gut punch.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born the wrong race?
Holy shit.
The what now?
I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering.
Are you racist?
Not really.
Do you feel like other corgis might be?
Definitely. I mean,
And why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally.
you might be right.
Oh, he's got into his mindset.
Damn.
Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye.
I know who that is.
I know who that is too.
I thought you were against people using prosthetics.
I'm not against cute, though.
Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements.
I do not see a difference between the two.
Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what an older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of a fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about the Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks.
Looks at Dorothy.
Stairs. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise.
Damn. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty.
Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve.
Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets.
Oh no. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Whap whap.
Oh.
Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender?
My mum had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses, which somehow means your body, your choices. They're not hurting anyone. I don't see the point in hating them.
What does that mean?
I don't. She's French, remember?
Okay, is that what the French do?
I don't know. Maybe.
French people out there, if you make chandeliers out of your asses, make sure to send how to step by step and pictures to cocolamoco@gmail.com.
See, Betty.
And be sure to subscribe.
This is the final touch. To Boopatube.
Oh no.
Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that.
Maybe you should practice what you preach.
What does that mean?
I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word.
Are you two gonna order anything?
I'm fine right now.
She is drinking mine, actually.
This isn't a summation of their whole relationship.
Kind of is.
Alright, call if you need anything else. I love these two.
It's just that friend who doesn't order anything but'll steal your fries.
Oh god, if that isn't just me.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, did I call you out?
Watch out for your fries and your foods and your drinks, everyone. The Coco's coming.
Coco's hungry, but won't say anything.
I'll sneak eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Sure.
Let's see.
Ow!
So much for avoiding retaliation.
Mmm.
That's you.
Oh no. Poopy, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're not gonna believe me.
Needles, what are you doing here?
I'm eating poop. I was in the bathroom, and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink.
Uh-huh. You mean the mirror?
No, another dog.
I see. What can I serve you?
You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on top of the sink?
I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet.
Coming right up. This pup wants something sweet. How about a sugar rush for this dog? Wait, what counts as sweet ingredient, actually? What is the similarity in these? Adelaide, Power Delta, Adelaide, Power Delta, Adelaide. Huh. Oh wait, that's not, these aren't sweet drinks, never mind. Adelheid. Adelheid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so that's what counts as
Okay.
sweet. They have thumbs? How do they hold it? They don't have thumbs. This has been stated in the beginning.
This is... We just kind of pass them a drink, and I guess they spill it on the floor.
Also, Flint has pointed out one of the viewers here is called Feet.
Yes.
Oh, I like
I
that.
have no idea whether or not they still exist. Yes, they still do. Okay. They are still in the chat. Welcome to the stream, Feet. If you think you can lie in wait, I'm afraid you're quite wrong.
I think that might be, what is it called? A bot?
Ah,
Called
yes.
Feet?
A Russian bot.
Great.
Trying to farm all those channel points to delete your channel.
Oh shit! That's my final goal on the channel point meter.
You gotta do those challenges, Coco.
It's one of the community challenges. If you get
You
this
need to-
much points, you can delete my channel.
It's hilarious because Baru tried to do that on his stream, and Twitch told him that if he wanted to set this goal, he put like 2 and just held down the 0 key for like 3 seconds. And I think Twitch told him he needed something like 3.3 quadrillion viewers in order to reach that goal. And he's just like, I just need 3.3 quadrillion viewers, easy, no problem.
Nice.
That is also true. Maybe they killed whoever had the name Feet last.
Oh. About feet. We don't know much about them, but we're sure feet is great. Oh, jeez. One sec, I need a minute.
Coco needs to not die.
Alright, okay, we can continue now.
Oh my.
I'm not against feet. I don't understand people that are like, ew, feet, because when feet are done well, they're done really well. But also, like, I don't like the feet when they're, like, all gross and, like, they have stuff on them.
I'm sorry. Can we rewind the tape right? What the fuck was that argument? When they're done well, they're done really well?
Yeah, IRL feet's gross, but, like, you know when they have, like, feet that's, like, you know when they draw ballet feet, but it's not ballet feet, like, it's not in shoes, but it's, like, drawn in a nice way. But you look at actual ballerina's feet and it's gross. Not like that, but, like, when it's drawn well.
Okay.
Like, feet are really cute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they're done in dance poses, especially. Yeah,
Okay.
like, drawing-wise. But I know that there's, like, a thing out there where people draw feet. Like, you know in the SpongeBob face? You know what I'm talking about, like, right? Where they put, like, shit all over the face. But, like, they do that for feet. That's gross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I feel like
otherwise they're
that's more of
uggo.
a-
I agree.
I feel like that's mostly a Ren and Stimpy kind of thing, in which they do like the intense.
Yeah, they do, like,
focus.
hyper-realistic type. Y'all, listen!
Guys, you don't understand. Coco had a single drink.
I had, like, half of another one.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have got more.
Go get more!
I can't. We're almost done. We're on the third day.
We're almost over.
We
I did
we
it
can't
when you were
risk it.
taking the bathroom break. Like, I'm fine. What game do we have after this? Oh, man. I guess we have coffee talk, but I don't know if Boop would want to do that, because we'd have to drink coffee.
Oh, I'm not a coffee guy.
Yeah, me neither. I like mochas, though.
Yeah, they can be okay.
But, like, cold mochas. I don't like hot ones, because they just taste bitter.
Mm-hmm.
We're game time for crinkle strand. But there's Necro Barista. No, that's also a coffee one. Ew, coffee. Cold coffee is nice.
Cold coffee can be like okay, but like it's not something I jump towards. It's like if everyone, it's like a thing if somebody's like, "Hey man, I went to the store and I bought one too many iced coffees. Would you want one?" I'll be like, "Sure," and then I'll probably be like sipping on that for the whole day.
Oh, that's the opposite of me. I actually go and buy a bunch of cold coffee. I buy like a stack of them. I love mochas. I love cold mochas.
Look,
Coffee should only be...
in-
No, hot coffee's gross. Except for cappuccinos, but even then, it's kind of gross. I only drink them to, like, stay awake.
All I have to say is I don't think the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas controversy would have been nearly as bad if the mod was called Cold Coffee. This joke is brought to you by the year
What?
2008. And don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Don't research that. Don't research that one.
Ah!
You actually looked this up. Alright.
What is this?
Yep. It was a mod that it was a file
Mini
in
game?
the
How
source
is this
code.
a mini game?
It was a mini game because you would take your lady friends out on dates, and after you came back, you would have the hot coffee time. And it looked really funny.
Crudely rented.
crudely rendered.
And you had such voice lines. Which, considering San Andreas' whole tone, it can only be funny.
Oh man.
But yeah, there's a very obvious reason why they took it out, but it's still like a very like, what the fuck did you think would happen, Rockstar, huh? So, I don't know how to tell you this, but we told an intern to spend an afternoon making a sex minigame in our fucking already rated M game. We should probably take that out now that I'm thinking about it. Then as soon as the game came out on like PC, I think, people immediately dug into the source code and was like, what is this? That's the funny thing. It was in the code. They could have just taken it out. They could have just deleted it, but they kept it in.
It's to an H game, but it became GTA, so we got rid of the H.
Mm-hmm. We were really dedicated to making a visual novel, but instead we make Grand Theft Auto. Pup wants something sweet. Fucking, I don't know, get something sweet. What have we been giving people that's been sweet this whole time?
We have
Moonblast?
given, I think, a Sugar Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Fairy, like, twice. Moonblast once, at least. Brantini. Piano Woman. I don't think we've given a Sparkle Star.
Mm-hmm. I'll just give them a Sparkle Star. Honestly, screw it. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, well, like, right? Or you just give him a bitter drink.
Just give them a
You
manly
give him a
drink.
bitter drink?
Would you like a promo drink, my friend?
Yeah, let's give him a promo drink. Shoot.
Do we have a sweet? There's no
Piano
way one of these
Woman.
can be sweet. Really? Okay.
Piano Woman is
let's do it.
sweet.
Oh my god, it's so much bronze and extract.
That's why it's a promo drink.
Ah, it's disgusting.
Oh, and it's automatically big, too.
I'm imagining like some of the worst things ever, and this the first thing that comes to mind is trying to drink like a really shitty beer that's just like 80% water, 2% alcohol, and then just being asked to chew a thing of ginger afterwards.
I think that's what it is, because it's like Bronson roots, right?
Yeah.
God, but like thinking about ginger and meat is so good.
Yeah, but I don't like it when it's like, oh, you're not feeling well? Here, let's cut up a ginger root and just chew on this.
No, but put it in tea and drink some ginger tea. It's really good and it tastes really good.
I'm sure it does, but just chew on this root for a little while.
Does anyone wait? Is that like a thing to chew ginger roots?
It's something weird like that. Like you cut a piece of it, and then you just chew on it, and it's like, oh, it releases something that goes into your body, and it makes the pain not as prevalent. Some dumb shit like that.
I get. Well,
I did it like once, and I was immediately confused. Just like, why am I doing this? This is stupid.
well, people do recommend drinking ginger tea if you're feeling unwell.
Mm-hmm.
It's anti-nausea. Yeah, that's true. I drink ginger tea a lot when I'm like grossed out, and it does feel better. It's just I wouldn't eat the ginger though.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds gross.
Just gotta keep chewing it, Coco. You know.
That would make me vomit, I think. Here you go.
Oh, that's right. It's poop eaters still.
We're needles.
What have we been sidetracked with this whole time?
I don't remember.
Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink.
Alright! He was about the mirror.
Oh my god.
We talked about we talked about feet, that's true.
Dog in the mirror.
I will, don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs. I don't know, apparently it was quick. There aren't too many dogs today, but there's a lot of thoughts in my mind. When I hear someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance.
While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong.
I think the pile driver is like canonically disgusting.
Yeah?
God.
All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like kicks in the mouth than a beverage.
What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar?
In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. This is true.
Mm-hmm. That's not an opinion. That's a statement. Oh well. Please serve us either pile drivers or bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better.
Coming right up. Pile driver and or bleeding Jane. Two of any of those.
Can't we just make one of each?
Yeah, like, right? Can't we just give them both and have them, like, sip both of them and be like, this is better than the other one, maybe not.
Like,
We're choosing our sides. We're either choosing Betty or Deal. What do you think?
Oh,
What should we choose? Who's our social link route gonna go to?
You choose chat room. This is your participation.
Chat,
Whoever
choose.
donates.
It's your choice.
Whoever donates the most to the stream will get to decide the direction we go in. Starting goal starts at $500.
Yes, good taste in cute cat. Hey, Vivi, have you played this game? Do you know anything about this game? Vivi, you should
Don't
play
show it.
this game.
Don't show them the clips.
You look at all of the clips of Boo.
Don't show them the clips.
Look up every wait, hang on, I can find this. This game's great, so music's amazing.
Pile driver and or bleeding Jane. Any two of those.
I never see. I recommend you play it yourself because it has a completely different experience when you like know all the characters and you see the development over time. Like,
Yeah.
like any story-heavy game, really. Like I say it's worth it.
I'd say it's a fun time.
Yeah.
And I'm someone who doesn't usually play these kinds of games.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was enjoyable.
So many games on the list. It took us a good minute to finish this one, but I still recommend.
I think... Oh man. Coco, you should just compile a list of games you've started but haven't finished. And then just make that... No, here's the... Make that a point donation thing.
Oh my god, I should do that because I get like... I'm like, should I play Fire... Should I finish Fire Emblem?
Exactly.
Should I finish like...
Have someone decide what game you finish, or like what the stream should be about for the day. Bam.
I should do that, you know, for realsies.
You should do that. I think that might be a more interesting use of the points.
I think so too,
That-
yeah. Like, tea time is
Definitely.
a very well used
I
one,
was
and I
about
think
to
that one helps
say,
a lot for me.
that way Flynn could just dictate whatever he feels like watching for the day.
Let me just make you play Twerwy, which I'm gonna do anyway after I finish Mega Man, which is in like one more session, I think.
The World Ends D was a great time.
It's a really... I mean, I played that when I was really young, and I really liked it.
I remember the funniest part for me was boosting your bravery or something to the point where you could wear female clothes, which have the best stats in the game.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. I don't remember
Ooh.
if I ever got to that point. I definitely did, actually. I must have. God, I don't remember. I don't remember shit about like the ending part because I didn't
Oh, I remember.
finish it.
I
I
remember
just got to
some
like
plot.
the end.
I remember some plot beats, but it's if I were to play it again, it would be an entirely different experience.
I think so.
'Cause I'd be
Well, yeah,
overthinking
same because
so
I was
much.
so young and I didn't understand most of the shit that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I definitely played 999 after for one thing,
Oh,
which is
God.
why I
think I
understood
played
that
them
one more.
both. I think I just played both of them within the short span of each other because that was when I was first playing a DS.
Yeah.
That was when it was like $20 in a GameStop. I sure hope this game is good.
Yeah, No, I definitely, like, I got 999 and I got Twerwy, like, in, like, one of those deals, but I didn't get them together. I think I got, The World Ends With You with, like, a hamster game that you play where you, like, take care of this hamster, but, like,
there's other people in the game that you talk to, but they don't have faces. It's more about the hamsters. And then you just like build up relationships with those people. And I was trying really hard to become big friends with those people. It's not Hamtaro.
Hamtaro.
It's
Ham
not
Ham Heartbreak.
It's
a
not that
classic
one.
for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, it's like generic hamster game. I got so
G-force.
invested in that. What was it called actually? Wait. Was
I
it
don't
like,
know.
I think it was a dogs type. Like, have you played the dogs games? Like the dogs Z's?
I know like one of those kind of games, but it was just that with hamsters.
Yeah, it was Hamster Z, I think. Wait, Hamster Z.
I will say
Hamsters 2. That was the name of it.
I remember that the worst wake-up call for me was me slowly going through the GameStop and just being like, oh, this game's within my budget. Sure, I'll pick up Valkyria Profile. Yeah, sure, this should be a fun time. Those games are not a fun time.
From what you told me.
Those games are like the biggest downers that can ever exist. But, you know, I was like 13. And I was just like, wow, this game's dealing with a lot of subject matter that makes me extremely uncomfortable. And then it had one of those post games in which all it does is makes fun of their own edginess.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely hilarious, and it's one of my favorite things that some games do once they're done is they'll have a post game like super dungeon that's like 99 battles and all that weird stuff. But it was hilarious seeing all these characters that I had to experience like a 13 plus hour campaign of like getting to know them or like betraying them or seeing where the story took them, and then watching them own up to their tropes and just being like, yeah, I might be an edgy fuck, but like that's okay, right? And stuff. It's like really dumb stuff like that. It's such a slap in the face turn in tone.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
It's like an OVA, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like you finish Mirai Nikki, and then you just see them all hanging on a beach, being like,
Oh God. God, I have watched Mirai Nikki so late into my life, and afterwards I was like, that was fucking terrible. It's like, no, but you gotta watch the OVA, and I watched the OVA, and I'm like, okay, that's better, but like, what is this message they're sending?
Right? I was
don't
way
know.
too young when I watched that, so I took everything so seriously.
Right. I think there's a
I
really
don't.
fun
I'm
video.
dreading rewatching. I watched like an abridged version like a
Mhm.
couple of years ago, and that's when I was like, "What's this show about?" What's
There was a
happening in
really
this
dumb
show?
part. There was a really dumb part in which it was like the Shrine Maiden, and the guy was just like, "Oh God!" The logic of it was so
The
stupid. It was
Shrine Maiden section was so stupid.
it's like okay, the guy was like dubbing over, and he's like, I was like, okay, first off, a trigger warning if people don't like the R word, but it's coming up in 3, 2, 1. I was raped by 10,000 dicks, and now you too will get raped by these 10,000 dicks. And I'm just like,
jeez.
they love using that card in such an absolutely like asinine way.
It was so bad.
They're the two people whose whole gimmick is, oh, they're in a relationship and they're in the game. And it's like, okay, what's their story? Oh, you know, they were in junior high when they first met, and they were a couple going into high school, and then the girl was taken to a warehouse where she was raped. And I'm like, who does this?
That's true. They did that like twice.
Yes, they did it for 2 characters in 2 entirely tasteless scenarios.
Jeez.
They did it for the Soul Shaker shock factor because it was so dumb.
Oh man, I like took that so seriously when I was younger, and I was like, oh man, this is so intense. This show, like, it hits so many deep topics. And I'm like, now I'm reading it, I'm like, what the shit was I watching? That was
Here's the funny
awful.
part. Here's the worst part. Because the whole concept is everyone has one of those cool singular powers, and everyone uses them to gain an edge over the others. And there's a guy who's essentially a Sentai Ranger.
Yeah, I remember him.
He shows up once, and then immediately gets killed, and then we never see him again. But
the fact that he had so much more character than everyone else in the series so far was
I
like
was
such a.
so upset. I was like, he's so in. Why would you just kill him off like that?
And then there was the oil drum bath scene at the very end. Remember that shit?
No. I don't remember
That was
I remember one bit from the end, and I was so upset because of that bit. Can you guess which
Let's hear
bit
it.
it was? I want you to guess which bit I was upset by as a teenager.
Okay, as a teenager. Was it the part where he accepted his yandere stalker and decided to go into an actual relationship with her?
It was a little bit before that, but that was part of it.
Oh god.
It was the
part-
second before that.
Was it the part where they did the big fake outs where he pretended to be really confident in himself all of a sudden and have all the cards? When in reality he practiced a script the night before?
It was part of that, but it was before that. I think it was after that or before that.
I know that the part that made me lose my mind was when because Mirai Nikki loves having the scenes where it's like, you think they're going in as the underdogs, but they actually have every scenario planned out.
Yep.
And the dumbest one was, there's like a dumb god, and his name is Deus Ex.
Yeah,
Ha
him.
ha 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 ha. Deus Ex Machina. Ha ha ha. And he's like, they're having a trial or some dumb thing. Like there's a character in there who was made by the god, and he's like, convince me why I shouldn't delete you for going against my will. And the guy's response was, because I'm gay for the main protagonist. And his response was, lol, no you're not, I made you that way. And it's just like, what?
I was That was when I was like, what is happening? Why? But it was after that bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's related to that.
Remember that there was like a lady that ran an orphanage?
Yeah, they didn't even touch upon that. They like showed her for like 20 minutes and then killed her.
Yeah, there was like a weird part where like a building got collapsed and she's like buried in the rubble. This crazy girl just stabs her and that's it.
Yeah, like she didn't, and she was she would have been a very interesting character.
Yeah, and she was actually pretty chill with it. She's just like, I just don't want to be in this game. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
have
just
a
want to
lot of
protect
people I
my
need to look after.
orphans. Ah, jeez.
Bottom line, a lot of anime in the early 2000s that kind of stands out and stands the test of time. Trigun, Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, various Gundams, but you know, there's an equal amount that do not hold up at all, and Mirai Nikki is one of them.
It was definitely one of them. Ah, jeez.
It's when it's like, how shitty is your series when an OVA is like the best version of it, and it doesn't help any of the characters because they left them on such a shitty note. Congratulations,
it's because they
kid.
do a whole reset too, so it's like,
Yep.
well,
Congratulations, kid. You're God now. Yeah, but my yandere stalker's dead, and I'm sad. So,
okay, so this is the part, so since you didn't figure it out, this is the part I got annoyed with, right?
mhm.
So, him friends, right? They're like big on like, hey, we gotta help you. She's crazy! Hey, we wanna help
Yes.
you! And he's
She
like,
has threatened us all in the past.
and he just kind of lets them get like slaughtered.
Yeah.
And then like the final straw was when like Detective Boy was like, listen, you gotta listen to me, holds up phone to like give him the infos about the girl.
right.
And then she just like slices his head off, right? And I'm like,
This is clean.
Yuki, you get this is messed up, right? Yuki, you know she's crazy, right? And he just accepts her.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They have an oil
what?
bath. They have an oil bath when it's just them left.
I'm like, what is happening here?
And then, in the middle of the bath, he just goes, shit, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? And then it's like, suddenly he's like, oh my god, everyone was trying to warn me this whole time.
Everyone
How
was
can I
trying to
not
warn
see
you.
the
Like,
signs?
yeah, they were.
You don't say, look at your pile of dead friends.
That part made me actually tear up because I was like, my boy, my detective boy. Ugh.
I was laughing so hard.
How
I was just like,
dare
yes, the knife just cut his head right off. Just like butter.
It's just he dismisses him so easily, like, welp, my wife is still here still.
My crazy yandere stalker
Wants to kill me.
who wants to kill me / be in a relationship with me.
Question mark? God,
By the way,
it's so weird.
they do have sex.
They do, and they're like, what, 12?
Yes, it's something real gross and young.
God, that was the weirdest part for me as well. They were like 12, and I was like, why are they're acting so like, what is happening here?
Something Japanese age of consent, something.
Oh, jeez.
They like just got into high school or something
Yeah,
weird like that.
they got into middle school, didn't they?
I have no idea. It's been
I don't
too
know.
long. To be honest with you, I'm kind of disgusted with myself that I even remember that much about this series. I think it's just because it's so fun to rip on, because it's so dated and old.
It is. Oh, I got so into
Ser-
the abridged series, which was like hardcore making fun of it, and I was like, yeah. I enjoyed this show because it was like death games, and I was like, that's real cool. And then,
Boy, I'm sure I'm glad that hasn't carried over in my taste and stuff. Oh no.
oh no. Oh, there's like, oh shit, I want to like get flipped through Bakuman. There's like a bit that I really like, and it's related to this whole thing. Not to Mirai Nikki, but to like the good shit.
Yes, we need to strap Flint to a chair. This is Clockwork Orange style, and make him watch Mirai Nikki for like the 6 hours it's gonna take to get through it, because it's like 18, 24 episodes.
I
Something
think it's
like
a
that.
full. I think it's a full show. It's like 24 episodes or something.
An OVA too.
Oh, remember that part where that bomb girl like gets into a dress and then she's suddenly all like, ooh woo. Like that guy's like, you wanna get married? And she's like, but like maybe.
You're so stupid. But like, what if?
but like what if?
That's the worst. It's the absolute worst thing you could do to a character. How do we introduce them? Here we go. This is a character that's whole thing is she does explosives. That's real cool. She drives a motorcycle. That's also real cool. She's
She was
an
a real cool
assassin.
character, and then like
She's a
they did
hitman.
that.
But then they just go, but like, what if we made her a demure female as soon as she meets the one?
Oh jeez. I
God,
liked her too.
God.
And then they had like that weird section where she's talking to Sentai guy and she's just naked.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Just cause. Remember when Sentai guy like ran a snack stand or a
Did he?
coffee? He ran like a mini like a convenience store in the OVA.
Oh shit, I don't remember the OVA too well. I just remember I really liked it.
All it was yandere girl living a normal life.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
she
because
keeps-
it's
and
a
then-
feature where she
keep-
didn't like go crazy.
Yeah. And then they keep nudging like, hey, look at this, hey, look at that. And then it goes, wait a minute, what if we took crazy yandere girl in this universe and gave it to the depressed god that let his universe fall to ruin? Clap. Good ending, right? So anyways, Coco, what do you think is better, pile drivers or Bleeding Jane?
I think I haven't actually decided. I want to say a pile driver
Mm-hmm.
because Bleeding Jane doesn't sound too tasty, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, at least a pile driver will just do what alcohol is supposed to do.
Yeah, like it's the only one that's gonna do what they expect it to do. I think they're both equally gross drinks, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of no one wins.
Yep. It's more like,
Just
who do you
like-
want to
just
support
like-
here? Betty or I was gonna say Betty or Boop, but
Choose a side. Dorothy Boop or Betty Boop?
Dorothy. Wait, they're both. Wait, no, Becky Boop or
Oh, sorry, Becky Boop.
Becky Boop or Betty Boop.
This is the worst. This is the worst.
This is the best timeline. I love it.
It's like that left Twix, right Twix discussion. That's one.
That's one. What if we make a
Yeah, just make a Bleeding Jane. Fuck it. What are they gonna
Yeah, screw it. Like they're gonna not pay us.
do? They're gonna pay. No. Little did we know this would carry over into the main.
We played the other game and you game plus shit.
I was like, how many? No, Coco, you only put 2.
Wait, Kira, I'm serving it. No!
No.
Fine, I guess I'll make
You
the
see-
drink as
You
intended.
see, Flint, you missed that part. For a while, my name on Discord was the voice actor formerly known as Becky. So.
He did. No fight. Oh, she took me to account of that.
Damn, no fighting this.
Yo.
Shit.
No fighting this way, right?
Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice.
Nice.
Yo.
Yo.
We got an achievement.
No complaints here.
How did you two end up discussing that?
Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis.
Why don't you like corgis? They are cute and fluffy and funny and they just, like, make you smile.
Damn, he's getting very passionate about this. Tell me one interesting thing about them.
Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
See, I knew the blue fairy was right for him.
Damn. I turned him into a real boy.
No, actually, I heard that one too. What?
Really?
Still, I cannot see why you are so tired of them.
Don't know. Maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst.
That's true.
You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss.
Vivi has a point here.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're fighting each other, fighting their own inner demons. I might be the veterinarian, but they treat me more like I'm a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist.
Oh.
After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix.
At least they are cute issues.
Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences.
I was talking about your job.
Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them, as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them.
I am not obsessed. I am passionate.
You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company.
Aww.
It's adorable and creepy.
I am really passionate.
Too much passion can become an issue, you know.
Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict?
I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it.
For starters, they do not take me too seriously.
Understandable. I don't take you seriously either.
I mean, in the end, they are still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice.
Damn.
This is true.
Are you saying I have a naggy voice?
No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor.
Damn. Tell us how you really
Nice
feel,
job.
Leo. So I have a naggy demeanor.
I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict.
Yeah, this is hurting them more than you think. The company might actually collapse at this rate.
Which is terrible, because a couple of dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks.
I would hope so.
Oh. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals?
It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited.
In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing?
He is fine, still complaining about his back, still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak.
He's unwilling to take his week. Says he's not medicine.
Who's this Jurgen guy?
My guardian, I passed the
Does
test
Detroit
years
become
ago.
human?
But I couldn't leave him.
This is Detroit Become Human, isn't it?
That's actually commonplace, isn't it? That's what happened to Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
Lilim being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family.
Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects.
What? That's crazy.
My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons.
The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
How do you become a Lilim's guardian?
You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then, they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization.
Useful.
Huh.
Not like safe.
Hmm.
Useful.
You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You will have to watch it over until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem.
Damn.
So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. I guess it's like foster care,
Yeah,
but then
Guess
also
so.
could become adoption.
that's crazy.
They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they will grow differently depending on their guardians.
What if something happens to the Guardian?
A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they are more fit for the position than the original.
I wanted to make a UK newspaper joke, but
Mm-hmm.
I
The Guardian?
figured that'd be too easy.
This happens when is that not like a international thing?
I don't know, probably, but I mostly saw it for the UK stories that it published, so
Oh.
who knows?
Hmm.
When a guardian
I
has
don't-
become unavailable in some way. Or because you can back up claims of neglect and maltreatment.
You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you.
I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It is almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender?
I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general.
The money they give you for it is not that great, though.
Wokage.
Oh no.
I
It's
see.
Boca.
It's the Wokage. Oh.
Thank goodness he missed the worst of the discussions today.
We're at like our wind down pod, I think.
Mm-hmm. We're about to take a nap on stream.
I'm ready to take a nap. Time to check on the dogs.
Money shredder.
You could take this.
Yeah, sure. Gosh, you know what? I'll take a request. What do you think this guy sounds like?
Hey chat, what do you think Money Shredder is?
What do you think Money Shredder sounds like?
I wanna say a Valley Girl maybe.
Damn.
New Jersey. New Jersey Valley Girl?
A robot?
A New Jersey robot. All right.
A Bocage?
Uh-huh. Sounds like Bocage. Okay, great. So we got New Jersey robot.
New Jersey.
Jersey. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail, and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything.
All right. This dog
Cat
wants
with plum.
anything.
Cat with a plum.
Wait, this?
Cat with a plum.
I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. Yeah, right, Jill. Here.
Ooh, that's better.
Is it?
Thanks, punk.
No, see? I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians, Pomerians, whatever.
Little Pomeranians.
Little pom-poms. Those are nice, but they aren't they're awful, but they aren't corgis.
I have a feeling Coco's just gonna get stabbed by a Pomeranian in the back. Just in the middle of saying that.
Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
The white knight that was with her. She wasn't half bad either.
Oh, ish them both.
These are characters we know.
These are characters.
I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I'd prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing.
And you, bartender?
Me what?
Which dog race do you prefer?
That's not the question I was expecting.
Of course it wasn't. Not much of a dog person, actually.
Do you have any pets?
A cat named Four, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued.
Do you like rescuing girls, too?
Oh! I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
Weird. I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal.
Why call it four?
Four is a Lilim I met some time ago that... Never mind.
Pretty lame name, if you ask me.
Oh, was it the Lilim that, like, was really old and was like... And he gave him her finger or something?
Uh-huh.
Because it was like... It was one of the few Lilim that wasn't backed up to the server because it was so old. And it was like, when I die, I actually do die and I want someone to remember me.
Aw.
And she named Four after him because she wanted to keep that memory.
Aw.
Mm. Better than calling it ass hat. Ugh.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I bet when you and Four play, it is quite the sight, eh?
He's so lively. Sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence entirely.
You guys want to lose consciousness that much?
You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty.
But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before?
Oh my gosh. You know, I can't escape these kind of talks, huh? There's Dorothy, and now here we are.
You know, the ones where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away from a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lives on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101.
Well, you are the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I need to explain the definition of faff. I didn't think that's where my day would go. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure.
You do not even like guys. Why do you read all those novels?
They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily.
Even if said main character is a muscular man.
Are they really usually like, for romance novels, are they usually like focused on the guys in that case?
That's the funny thing. You don't know until you actually look at the cover. It's like, which one do you find yourself more easily inserted for? Romance novels can kind of be universal, or it can very easily be skewed towards a
In this world,
certain
there's
audience.
less men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Coco's is trying to comprehend things right now.
If you remember the Danger Boys who were like, men on the internet. Oh.
Damn. Where did all the men go?
Where did they go? Man, I'm looking at a picture in Foods and it's just a burger and I really want a burger right now.
You can just order a burger.
Like, 12 a.m.
That's the perfect time for a burger.
I want burgers. I wish I had burgers I could make.
Flint, burger, snap, snap.
Please, give me burger, snap, snap.
I can't believe that Coco has a new goal on stream that is make Flint buy everyone in chat burgers.
Reach the culprit will buy everyone.
Oh no, it's only 1 point.
Oh jeez.
Turkey burgers are great.
I don't really like turkey too much, to be honest, but I haven't had like fresh turkey.
Turkey burgers, though, are completely different.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it's real good.
Huh, you should try them out soon.
Yeah. I see no problem.
Just, what is your self-image?
I can ask something else.
What is it?
Why do you hate puns so much?
Many people cringe at puns, you know.
Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them.
They make me feel stupid.
What?
When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them.
Aw,
Damn.
fatty boob.
It's Damo Shamo.
Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place.
I have said this so many times, I might as well make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty.
This is true.
I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. Preach.
I am not sure that's how it works.
Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it.
I fear the thought.
Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet.
Oh, this is when they peed all over the place.
Is this gonna be when they get in the ducks?
Oh no.
Be careful.
You want anything else?
I will have a bloom light. Actually, make that too, please.
Sure.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom while you do that.
Alright. 2 bloom light. One of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, and both these. Wait. Yes. One of these, 3 of these, 2.
Oh. I'm gonna BRB real quick actually. I'm gonna put some food on the thing. What if after this we finish blockade? Kikai Sensen? I will nudge Boop on that in a sec. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Not real tea time, but semi-tea time? Yes.
You are liar.
I am back. Oh no. What happened? I got a pride laugh emote. Fascinating. Coco's AFK for tea break. That's fine. Oh man. I guess now's the time in which everyone gets bored to tears as I talk about what I've been doing lately. Recently, I went ahead and beat a game that wasn't really on my radar, but some people brought it up in different Discord I'm in. And it's a game simply called, Greedfall. If I had to describe it, I would say it's an 18th, 17th century game that feels like a more janky Mass Effect 1, in which you have, like, magic and guns and swordplay and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
It was not the best. It wasn't the best game. It was a weird one because it definitely feels like it's from a small-time studio that doesn't have too much. If I have to give it a 1 to 10 ranking, I'm going to give it a 3. And I'm gonna find the quote that I said when I was finished playing it. Here it is. 3 out of 10. How about you clear a mountain first before you shoot for the moon? Because it's one of those games that really tries to, like, just consistently be like, guys, we're building up to something big. Like, we're really leading. We're really trying to take you on a journey here. And then when you start hitting those big plot points, you're like, wow, okay, and that's it, huh? All right, then. But yeah, that was the least interesting game so far that I've kind of beaten in these last ones. It's...
What are we talking about?
It's a little game I picked up called Greedfall on the PS4.
Oh, that one. I remember Cole was talking about that.
Yeah, it's not the best. But I would say that it's like charmingly janky kind of bad.
Ah,
Like,
that's good.
It's,
at least.
it's stuff where, like, everything feels weird and clunky at times. The combat doesn't feel like the AI's all there. Some textures won't pop in quite right. So my favorite one is you can equip a cape as an accessory, and sometimes the cape's insignia will either completely take over the texture of the cape and vice versa. So and it'll happen while you're running too. So they'll just be like constantly flickering in and out of existence. It's real rough at points, and yeah. But I'd say it's a very charming game, and the stat system is absolutely busted because it's like, oh, we want to have it so you can choose how you fight. You want to fight with, like, one-handed swords? You want to fight with like two-handed weapons? How about magic or guns and bombs and stuff? But then they're also like, well, what if we break that down even further? What if we also gave you like attributes like, I don't know, vigor and strength and mind and all this stuff that also determines like, I don't know, like what weapons and armors you can wear. But what if we make it even more complicated? What if on top of that we gave you skills that you can use in the game? So like craftsmanship and alchemy and charisma for talking and insight for science talkies, and then there's the act of science itself.
Oh.
So it's a game that has a hilariously simple like skill tree, but tries to make it overtly complicated. And yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that had like a similar thing where it's like everything you do has a skill.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you walk,
Sounds like when-
Oh, that's Rune Factory. Never mind.
It sounds like when they try to do Lara Croft games with skills, in which it's like, my legs feel stronger now. My arms feel stronger now.
Dude, wait, that was a thing? I know that in the latest one I played,
No, it's not one of the latest ones. It was
Yeah.
after, I think, the first few
okay.
Tomb Raider games. When they
That's
were
so
trying
funny.
to keep up. It's real dumb.
Keep
but
it simple,
yeah.
stupid.
But then I'm also slowly making my way through Persona 5 Royale. And I finally hit the Royale segment, and I gotta say, kind of worth the wait.
Oh, nice.
It's my feelings on it. I can understand why so many people have been something like, oh, it's the complete opposite feeling of people with Persona 4 Golden. It's very interesting. This is why I'm very tempted to make this an essay, because my feelings on this are very like multi-layered for a lot of reasons. So anyways, get the Moonblast, and you have some fun with them quesadillas, BB.
Let's give them the stuff.
Flint,
Here.
get us quesadillas.
I've never had a quesadilla.
It's real good. Flint, make a tiny quesadilla for the Shorn.
Thanks.
Coco's like, hold up, I gotta post something wholesome. Oh no, shit, I'm back.
Say, you two seem to get along quite well.
Mm-hmm.
I was caught this time. I feel guilty
Yep.
now.
Yeah, as if
Well, when you are the... I was looking at that the whole conversation. It was so cute.
Mhm.
Just every time he keeps throwing it back, he keeps jumping back at it. Look how cute.
Damn.
Alright. Well, when you are the only sentient humanoid in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I am one of the few that can stand Betty. She is a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding even if it is only for a little while. The dogs do not call her mum to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I do not know. Even if it's only for...
Even if it's only for a little while.
You were eavesdropping.
So you can say nice things once in a while.
You say it like I am the aggressive one here.
It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know?
You should take your own advice.
Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box.
anything happened?
A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused.
How the hell did they get on top of the sinks?
They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs.
Oh, yeah. I ordered you this.
Ah, thanks.
By the way, Betty, how is Veronica?
We broke up last month.
Betty and Veronica. Bah, bah, bah.
Yep.
Because Archie comics.
I was going to ask if that was an Archie's comic.
What?
Mm-hmm. Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter.
And why didn't you tell me that before?
Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say.
But friends! Please do not do that again. Try trusting me.
Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
You know what bothers me?
Yep.
The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on the floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person's not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap.
Do not worry. I understand why you did it.
Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender.
Where else is she gonna go?
Yeah.
Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today.
They ran out of colors.
Is my presence unwanted?
Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze.
You are like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them.
Damn. Most of them.
Most of them.
I
Oh.
guess. The smell good taxi cab driver.
They're the ones that get those big reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Funny thing is that we're officially associated with the local taxi line.
Whoa.
Because you gotta call people cabs.
It's true.
They're the one that sends drunkards to their homes.
You seem to really, really like talking to your clients. Like it's the best part of your job or something.
I mean, it is!
Yeah, to be
It's like the
fair.
reason she even chose this whole thing. Because she likes snooping on people's convos.
Mhm.
It kinda is. I like to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. You ever
Yeah.
like got that realization?
I do
You're
that
like,
when I'm in, I do that when I'm in traffic. I go like every single person here has some place to be and some place they have to go to, and some people are running late.
Yeah. My psychology professor told us once that we should like when we're like sitting out and we're looking at cars, like, you know, just like we're waiting for a bus or whatever, we should just like look at the people inside the cars and just take down notes about them.
I see.
And I was like, oh, so I did that mentally a couple of times, and I was like, it's interesting how much you notice about people and their lives when they're actually, like, because you just look at cars usually, but if you actually look at the people inside it, it's like, it's interesting, because, like, sometimes you see, like, people that you think are maybe a couple, or people that you're like, this is a family, or maybe it's like someone that's like kind of worried about something, or someone that's really tired. It's like, I don't know. It's an eye-opening experience in some ways.
Oh yeah, you can tell some of that stuff from either just observing them in one of those kind of environments, or when I was a surveyor. Surveyor? What was I again? Who cares? It was like a lot of door-to-door stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I got to walk through a lot of neighborhoods, and whenever I drove back from work, I was just fucking done. And people notice a lot of stuff about me, because I remember that I get quite upset when I'm off the clock on the way back home. It's because I'm just like, I'm having to drive down the same fucking roads, go through the same people, and just like get stuck in traffic. And so like there's a lot of times in which like I would just hit the accelerator when it's red, and I'll just have to brake suddenly, and I'll just like put my hands up like, sorry, didn't mean to. And then the person in front of me will see what I'm doing through their rearview mirror and then just mimic my movements. And I don't know if it's in a mocking sense, but I'm just like, maybe I should stop doing that. That's weird.
It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know what, no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating.
You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge.
Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of.
I guess there's still decent folks out there.
I am not decent.
You're critically obsessed with dogs.
I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh shit!
Gruff bucket.
Kira may could drop some interesting stuff if you get her crunkled. Heck. We never
Dang.
got her crunkled because we were like, she's an idol. We
I
should
mean,
get
yeah,
her
that was you.
That was me. I didn't want to get her crunkled.
You were like, no, she's a good being.
No, she's an idol. What if her fans see her drunk? We're gonna
Quick, Coco,
ruin
get
her
this dog a
career.
beer.
I'm sorry.
Quick, Coco, get this dog a beer.
Okay. He wants something, anything, also in a hurry. Didn't he say beer?
He said a beer, but like, does it even need to be a beer?
Oh, give him a fedora.
Welcome to the end of the prologue, where we just give people fedoras.
Give everyone a fedora. No one cares. We're not getting paid for this shit.
Whatever.
Whatever. Here.
Now, boom. That's the boom.
The boom. Why did you break the glass?
Oh.
That was a perfume.
He was. Did we break the game? Broke the game.
Now we can't use the perfume glass anymore.
I can't believe it. He made breakfast.
What?
What is this? What if this was a Coco? This was a mistake.
This was a mistake.
Dog for a mistake. You get it? Because you made the drink fast, and that broke it, and...
Go.
Tough crowd.
Suddenly I understand the hate for puns.
Hey, Batbender.
Yeah?
Your job has a funny name.
Why did she always end up like this at the end of everything?
This is always how she ends up.
And he ends up having to carry her out. It's like the same shit.
Yep, it's how their ending ended.
You don't say. Oh, is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Betty.
Wah, wah.
Why?
I wish I knew. It is an example of her alcohol tolerance, though.
Bartender, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour.
Yo, why do I get these characters that I relate way too much to?
Right.
Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring, and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers.
You're not holding a drink.
Hey, give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. A big one.
Alright. She wants a big we gave her like 3 big beers already.
She wants a big
Wants another
beer.
big. We gave her those beers without her asking for it to be big. And she actually wants. I know.
Unbelievable. Now she's gonna look at it and go,
This is a normal beer.
Oh
Send
no.
it back.
We need to make it triple big.
We
But
need
it's
the
already full.
I need to bust out the big tumbler for this one.
Give us something non-alcoholic. We could do that. We could give her a
No.
sobering drink.
That would be hilarious.
We could give her Bleeding Jane. Which is what he asked, which is what he said in the beginning was the better drink compared to the pile driver.
Yep. She needs the big beer though, Coco.
She needs it? Does she need it?
Yes.
Fine.
Alright. Cheers. I said cheers.
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 Good.
Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she has been like this since her university years.
You make it sound like those were a decade ago.
Ugh. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what is so good about getting drunk?
Quickly change the subject.
First of all, I'm not drunk.
She's only had one glass.
One asterisk glass.
One asterisk glass.
You are too happy.
I'm a happy person.
When drunk.
Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it.
That is called being an alcoholic.
I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous food like that weird balloon fish thing?
What?
As pufferfish.
Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all.
Fair enough. But see, that is proof that you are drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know.
Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you?
Lilim.
Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you?
You do not know.
Never can, but now I'm curious.
Oh, well, you will not remember tomorrow. I am a DT01D, a social development robot.
Is that like the DFC-72s?
Is that Dorothy?
Well,
I don't remember.
Oh, no. Well, of course
okay.
he's not. He's very distinctly robot.
No. DFC-72S are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend with humans better.
Alright, that might either be Dorothy or Kiramiki.
Probably Hiramiki.
Maybe her. I don't know.
Ah.
Or just like similar to it, but
My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilim.
Why must you be cursed only one destiny from the moment you were born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams!
Yeah! I know. I am already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you are more adept at certain things. Giving Road-Ups freedom of choice? That is the whole purpose of the ADN law.
Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part.
True, I never upgraded my muscles, like my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat.
Lilim can sweat?
Cooling agents, yes.
No matter. You're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are.
Lilim,
No matter what piece of shit you are.
speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet?
Excuse me, what?
If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim! I meant Lilim. Ahem. They should be able to marry dogs too.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Abtrender.
What? That's me, I think.
This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him.
Excuse me?
I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed to marry Lilim,
Oh.
why shouldn't they be?
If they are now allowed to marry.
Oh, if they are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals?
Because first of all, they're not humanoids.
What about monkeys then?
And now you want to bang a monkey?
I do not.
And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent.
But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of a 7-year-old, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue.
So now you want to bang a 7-year-old.
We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Oh, jeez.
Stop it! Ordeal.
Oh no.
Remember,
Dorothy runs back in.
Somebody say me?
Oh my!
Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us in that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me?
Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only smart when drunk?
I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you were even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help.
But I do not want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds.
Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start asking about dog-human marriage?
It is just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I guess so. You know what?
I want to point out if people have not been here for Coco
If
and
you have not
Hall's journey, this is going to sound really weird, but conversation like this happen.
This is like pretty regular for this game.
It's kind of weird. It's a kind of a weird one. That's excluding the stuff with Streamer Chan and Dorothy.
I feel like Dorothy is the one that kind of makes this less weird.
Don't look up the clips.
Just look up all the clips.
Don't
Please,
do it.
please, they're all boop. Please look them up.
Don't.
Argan gets it.
I mean, just try and picture that.
And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy.
Oh, jeez, I feel that.
Do you have a limit? As in, a limit to how much you can drink before passing out?
No, I just get disoriented to the point I am effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. He swore. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim.
I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weakness as humans have, they would develop the same way humans do.
So, that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating.
Seems like it.
But it makes me wonder, exactly how automatically anatomically correct are you? Now we're getting into it.
That is something I know, and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink?
I think they're good.
Yeah, Jill.
I want.
Nothing. You are drunk enough as is.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do.
Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now.
Yes, Mom.
Now, go to sleep in the car. We are almost done here.
But, Mom.
Go.
Bye, Banner.
Bye, Miss Betty Boop.
It actually worked. If sweet, sweet deal.
Damn.
Well, you do the drunk people just to pretend to be their parent. If I did not know she would not remember anything tomorrow, I would be afraid of retaliation. Although, I am curious. Why do you call her Miss Betty, Boop? It makes her sound like a teacher or something.
Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's a forehead. I get that too. From her, I mean. It's also like the hairstyle too, maybe, and the outfit.
I mean, she's also quite older than how she appears.
True.
Considering her university days were a decade ago.
Well, she said they weren't a decade ago. She was like, stop talking about them like they were a decade ago, remember?
And
or
then,
maybe they were.
And then immediately the robot changed the subject. So.
I see. Well, I got to get things ready. If you will excuse me.
Good luck. What is with these dragon-related pups? I can't.
Wyvern lover. Hey.
Ah, jeez.
Hey.
We're closing.
Damn it. Well, I get. We're done there.
We're done. That's the end of the dragon-loving pups.
And that's the end of that.
That's the prologue. Because they fight dragons.
Well, everyone is safe in a cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice.
That's my job. You were interesting too?
Well, thank you. I will make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place.
Thank you, and please come again.
We sure will.
And they did!
And they did.
Send my regards to Miss Betty Boop.
Gladly. See you later then.
Bye.
All done.
Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they came back. Or that we're still here when they wanted to come back.
Oh, this is when she lays it on us. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay?
I am, but the bar is not.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months. Which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. The end.
No! Not Valhalla!
That's the prologue.
That's the prologue.
And this isn't part of the main game? You have to download this separately?
I think it came in an update or something.
Weird.
Like, it came after the game.
Game over, yeah. So weird.
So weird, right?
It's such like a light thing that you would think they would. Oh, it does come with the game. You just have to choose to do it. Oh, I feel like that's something that you have to do because, like,
yeah, like you don't download it separately, but it definitely came in after the game was made, right? Like in a patch or something, I assume.
Because, like, even if it doesn't really add too much to the overall narrative, other than like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Remember these characters? It's still kind of fun to be like have that kind of knowledge going in. So when it's like, oh hey, there's a cat boomer and the White Knight, and it's like, that's right.
True.
Flint played it first. I know that much. I was like, it's a prologue.
Everything right, doesn't he?
I saw it was a prologue, so I was like, well, I should probably play it after the game then, and I'll have the context from the game going into it. So I got that experience. I also didn't play the demo because I was like, well, I'm playing the game, why would I play the demo? And then I played the demo after. Like, I played it with Mac, and then I was like, what the shit? This is important.
Ah.
Because the demo has... You want to play the demo with me real quick? It's very short.
How short is short?
I don't remember, actually.
Then just tell me what happens in it.
So what happens in the demo is you have like a day of bartending. It happens after the prologue. And you're like, oh, the bar's gonna shut down. What'll we do? And then Anna comes in as a customer.
Gasp.
And we surf her for a little bit. We have a whole conversation with her. You can get her drunk and she'll talk about different shit. You can like not get her drunk and she won't talk about some stuff. And at the end of the discussion, so she talks about like how she was like, she had nanomachine rejection and she was in hospital for a very long time. I think this is if you get drunk, she talks about this. And then she had like someone that she really cared about in the hospital with her, but then they ended up dying. And then she got out, and that's all we know. And then we end the conversation with her leaving. And then Dana comes in and she's like, hey, you just spent like 20 minutes talking to yourself. And Jill is like, what? And she's like, yeah, you paid for all those drinks with your own card. It's like,
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, that's weird.
And that's why, like, Jill is super iffy about Anna every time she pops up in the game.
It makes sense. No one else can see her until...
Until the ending. Oh, that was... And then, of course, then you put together, oh, right,
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, huh,
Yeah.
interesting. I like this little thing with, like, little sister. Cute.
Yeah. It's nice little touches.
Yeah, that was Valhalla. We finished everything from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
And there we go. On
There
top
we
of that, Mayo has redeemed tea time. So what a perfect way to end this stream.
yeah, because I have food downstairs and I want to make some tea.
Yeah, I want to get some food too, even though I didn't. Honestly, here's the funny thing. This didn't
Yeah.
take nearly as long as I thought it would. We weren't at this for that long this
Yeah, it
time
was
around.
only 3 hours. It was very short.
Hmm.
I
I'm
think
happy.
it took so
okay
long
with-
because of the tangents even. Like, this prologue was probably
Yes.
maybe an hour at most.
That'd be very funny if somebody actually made like a circle graph chart depicting what percentage of the stream is tangents and nonsense.
Just, like, actively measure how much is just us going on a rant about something.
About some absolute. We talked about Mariah and Nikki longer than those people had conversations about marrying dogs. It's the worst part.
That's terrible. I hate that. I hate that we talked about Mariah and Nikki for so long.
Yeah.
And James Bond, too.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I do want to watch some James Bond sometime. Like the
Yeah.
old ones. I remember I really liked, oh shit, which was the James Bond from, I think, Diamonds is Forever? He was in a couple, he was in like 3 movies only. He wasn't in that many. But I really liked him. He was like a very
know.
cool James Bond. I didn't think the older James Bonds were too cool. I thought he was very cool.
I know that there was. Yes, this is
The one with,
this does-
Halle
this becomes
Berry.
a tangent. I know that the ones that a lot of people remember are Daniel Bronzman and Sean Connery.
Sean
I know that people say-
Connery.
Sean Connery, the one that sounds like this. And he pronounces things in a funny way.
But I know that
Oh,
I don't
wasn't
know,
he
some
like
people
from Doctor No, like from the first one?
I don't know if he was the first one. I want to say yes. but-
I'm looking at. I can't remember. Yeah. He's like, I think he was from like the first one. He looks like him. I never thought he was that cool.
It's very funny because I think James Bond initially was supposed to be like, he's the suave super spy who gets all the women. And then it became, what if he was an action star? And it's like, no, wait, he's a spy, right?
Yeah, it went into so many different. I remember there was one James Bond that was like, it was the weirdest one. I don't remember it too well, but it was like this James Bond who was like, I had a wife, and she got killed, and like some shit. I don't remember that movie too well.
I know that, I think it's Tomorrow Never Dies? It's the one where, like, the last act is literally just James Bond riding a tank through Germany.
Oh.
I think it's the streets of Germany. I want to say that for some reason, but it just might be the streets of insert English town here. So, it's so silly. I know the video games are pretty good though.
Wait, Diamonds Are Forever is Sean Connery. That's not true. I didn't think he was cool.
Damn. That man is classically trained, Coco. That man was knighted.
Maybe, but I remember as a kid, I didn't think he was cool. Damn. He just looked old to me, okay?
Can't believe
Like, I'm
was
not
so
saying his
savage.
performances were bad. I'm just saying he didn't look particularly cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just looked old.
All right, before we extend this stream by another half hour, let's wrap it up here.
Yeah, this was great. This was the end of Valhalla with the boopers, featuring the
Hello.
boopers.
Hey. I was guest starring and featuring.
Yes.
I love that there's a point in the stream in which it's like we both just broke down, and you can just tell, and it's the funniest
It
thing.
was like.
One drink,
Let me close this. All right.
one asterisk drink.
1 asterisk, 1.5 technically.
Mhm.
But I'm definitely diluted it with like a shit ton of like lemon juice. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's put some Road and put some nice
Alright.
chill Valhalla to end this on. And thanks for joining me, Boopers, on this huge journey of stuffs.
I was happy I could do it, but let's see.
I'm
What we
sad that
got?
it's gonna be over.
Thank you to our wonderful moderators, Black Iced Tea and Flint's, for not really having to moderate too much. If anything, you should have moderated the stream actively when
Yeah.
we were talking, but
I think you should have told us to stop.
but let's see. The users in the chat, another TTV viewer, which I don't think is a real person, Argon,
No, thank them anyway. Everyone is important,
Commander
even robots.
Root, who I'm certain is not a real person. Feet, I don't know who you are, but I'm too scared to ask at this point. Galvanic Panda, the Phoenix Factory, I'm in there too. And
Whoa!
Salad, whoa.
I'm in there as well.
It's true, Coco is the one who streamed to begin with.
I was the start of it all.
Wow, and now you're the end of
And now I'm
everything.
the end of the world ends with me.
The world ends with C, and the C stands for Coco.
Alright. Flint did nudge you for blood blockade, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh, did he?
Then was
I
like,
did not
hey,
know.
we should do some of that today if you're free.
Oh
But-
shit, I didn't notice.
Yeah. That was a little bit ago. So.
Ah, fuck. I didn't notice.
No, that was like during the break. One of the breaks. It was
Oh.
just like, after this, like, if you want to do that. It was more just like a suggestion.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to grab some dinner with a partner and spend some time with them this evening. We can try doing it sometime tomorrow if you guys want to.
We
still
can do
up
that,
for it.
sure. I want to
Yeah.
finish Mega Man tomorrow, and then we can do it after that, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How long is Mega Man gonna take though? Because I know it's gonna be like, if it's one of the DS Mega Man games, it's going to be, let's see, maybe 40% gameplay, and the rest is
Story.
arguing about the real meaning of life.
So we finished the section at the end, and there's one more section, if I remember correctly, because I played this game before when I was real young.
Uh-huh.
There's one more section at the very end, and it's the big finale for the whole series. It's like the big, we're on the 3rd game, it's the wrap up of everything, and I don't think
payoffs.
it's, listen, I thought it was a really nice section. I'm sad about one thing, but it's fine. But the mandatory space bit for Mega, listen, I'm not gonna say shit, but maybe. And I might tear up a little bit, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Coco's gonna be in a very delicate emotional state.
It will not be all giggly, it will be...
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to say, probably maybe, at the most, 4 hours, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I might do some side quests that might take a little bit longer, but at the most 4
Right.
hours, probably.
I would love to make fun of you for that, but the thing is
Mhm.
every time without fail, I cry at the end of Persona games at the credits.
See?
No. It's
Like,
it's
it's
not
a
un-
heartwarming
it's not unheard of.
moment.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
yeah. On that note, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah.
And hey, this is gonna be a gentle nudge reminder, but whoa, what's happening in a week? Whoa, what could be in what's that date? Whoa,
What?
what could that be? Anyways,
The day of Bumblazar is coming. You cannot run forever.
Oh god, that was just noise. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, Jesus.